Scorpio, hi. Welcome into your reading. Thank you so much for being here. This is for anyone with prominent Scorpio placements in your birth chart. So it could be a Scorpio sun, Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising. You can also have prominent Scorpio placements like a stellium of Scorpio, of planets in Scorpio, or many planets in your eighth house. All right. So let's see what is coming through for you today. So as you can see on the table, we have the archetype card of the box. So this is from the Wild Unknown Archetype deck by Kim Kranz. So this is just telling me that you are playing it safe. Okay, it feels like you're playing it safe right now. You're trying not to rock the boat so much. This could be in any area of life or in general, but something is you find yourself in a situation where you feel that at this time the best course of action is to stay in this safe zone. All right. So if you want to change, or you think that if you were to do something different, it's going to change your entire situation, something like that. So you're like, no, not right now. Okay. Not right now. I'm just going to stay doing this thing, same thing every day, whatever that means, however that looks, but it just feels very complacent. So let's see why. I mean, there has to be a reason, yes, you as a fixed water sign, you are immovable water, right? So in order for you to get moving and to create this change, there should be a reason for that, a catalyst behind it. Because otherwise, if you're just overall content, even in a sense like settled, there's no reason to move you around or for you to move around. So let's see here. What has Scorpio in the box? You may be following the rules right now. You may be making sure that, you are not seen as different. You are not seen. It's like you want to just be under the radar in a sense. The other thing that I got while I was channeling your energy is a really dense, dark, how can I say, cloud of energy over a house, over a home. And it was just like hovering over someone's home. So I don't know if like on an energetic level, a frequency level, you're in the box of your home. You are staying complacent because there is a dense, heavy, dark energy around you. This could be energy, dark energy that has been created by you. Okay, just because I'm saying this, it doesn't mean that you have entities in your home or anything like that. It could also just be a situation you find yourself in that is just absorbing energy. And it's just getting heavier and darker and messier, and so even if you're unconsciously creating this darkness, the situation that you find yourself in might be really heavy and like have this dark undertone to it. It just makes me feel like, fuck, like this is too much, like I can't breathe in here. Okay. So I don't know, this is something that's literal. Like there's something with your ventilation, your air quality in your home, maybe you don't open the windows and you're always in the dark, or, it's just really confined, really what is this? Like I don't know. It's just, I can't breathe here. Right. Okay. So I don't know if this is you or someone else, but I feel like they both go together. This whole in the box energy, along with this dark energy that is just hovering over and sort of engulfing itself, like swallowing up someone's home. I don't mean to scare anybody. I really, don't. It's just, I can't help what I'm getting. I even knowing when I pulled the Scorpio card that the Scorpio was going to be next, it felt so heavy over my body. So I already knew at that point that, you know, there was something like that going on with you guys. So let's see what this is about. Let's see why this is happening, what's going on, and if there is a way to get out of this, you know, what the lesson is today as it relates to this in the box dark energy. It's not, I'm not saying dark isn't, it's bad, because you rule. You are the ruler of dark energy. That is, I mean, our shadow, our dark side, right? Like there's power there. I get it. Trust me. But you know, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with it. But if it is an issue where it's not healthy, if it's an issue where you should be somewhere else, or like you should be working on something else or focus on something else, or, you know, whatever, and something just has you here, you should become aware of it, right? Like maybe gain some insight and perspective throughout this reading about your situation, so you can decide whether or not this is, you know, a healthy situation to be in. Okay. Because I'm not saying that dark is not healthy. I'm just saying, is this situation specifically that you're in healthy for you at this time? All right, let's see what's coming through for the Scorpio. What do we got in the personal energy? So you have the Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Interesting. Very heavy, dense energy. You also have the Two of Cups and the Ten of Wands. I'm not going to take the Ten of Wands because I don't have room on the table for it. But here is the Ten of Wands, just so you know. I hope I'm recording. Give me a second. Let me double check because it doesn't look like I am. Yeah, I think I am. I hope. All right. So you also have the Two of Cups here. So this is in your personal energy. So relationship on the mind, but at the same time, singlehood on the mind. Interesting. This was at the bottom of the deck. 10 of Swords, which is an ending. Okay, so something has, it's just taking a long time. All right, something has been going on for far too long already. And you know it, you feel it. In the center of this all, it's your independence. It's your sovereignty. It is what you stand for, your convictions. I'm feeling who you are. You are alone, right? Like I'm feeling that to be strong. You know, it's like me, myself, and I. Who's looking out for me? Me. And you're working on building more money, more security, more stability. You're working on expanding your foundation and your home. Here's a lot of that dark energy that I was saying surrounding someone, surrounding a home. I know that these cards have a lot of shadow dark color in it, but that's what it was like that, like just this like blob of dark energy around someone's house. And so it's like making me feel like you're building this sanctuary, this fortress. That's what the box is, huh? You don't want to be seen. You don't want to be thought of. You don't want to be heard of. It's like preparing for the worst, making sure that you have everything you need in your home, in your surroundings, being self-sustainable, I'm getting. And you're working patiently, cautiously, diligently, practically. And this is just like a long time. And I know I'm prolonging my words here, but that's what it feels. It feels like a long time. It feels very slow, you know, very quiet, very serene, not rocking the boat, not creating any drama. Like, but at the same time, there's a relationship here. It feels very out of whack. Like, this is not here. I mean, as you can see the contrast between these cards, this is separate. What is this? someone's relationship is in focus. And I don't know if it's your relationship. I don't think it's yours that you're focused on. I think you're focused on someone else's connection, which is like, it feels like you're like this wise crone or like wizard, or I don't know, like this magical being who is on the top of a hill living by themselves and, gives words of wisdom here and there and little spells here and there. And it's just like, are you the town's witch doctor? Are you the town's relationship advice giver? I don't know. It just feels like that, which is cool. Like that's a cool persona. I want to be that. I want to be a witch on the top of the hill. Anyway, so let's see if it is your relationship. Coming down to a practical level here. You want to make sure that you keep your independence. You want to make sure you keep your freedom. You want to make sure that what's yours is yours. You're not sharing your assets with anyone. There's a marriage at stake here. You're looking at like a prenup situation to make sure that you keep what is yours and they keep what is theirs, or whatever the case is, right? Like there's just focus on maintaining your individuality and finding a way to find room within that, your life, for another person. What else is coming through? Let's see what's in the environment. Get more information. These are usually the drivers, the cards, the energy that is putting you in this personal energy, but it could also be energy that is external to you, like another person or something like that. What is in the environment for the Scorpio? Big cards here. Someone else, if this is not you, they are thinking big as it relates to your relationship, their connection with you, something like that. You have the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune. They want momentum. I'm feeling momentum. They want something to get going. Something's been taking so long, and it's just like enough with the rest, enough with like the, like, I don't know, just there's no gain here. There's no change. There's no movement. Do you feel that a relationship is going to mess with your livelihood and like how you make your money, your sustainability? It's like someone doesn't want to venture out into love or venture out into connection because they're scared of losing what they've built. I'm surprised. I won't be surprised if the Four of Pentacles comes out at some point, because it feels very like I'm holding on to what I have. I don't know if I have time for you. I don't know if I have room for you in my life, Like if it doesn't work out between both of us and I make changes, like I'm losing out on everything that I've already built. So that could be the dilemma for you at this time, which is, I mean, valid. It is, depending on, who you're dealing with. If it's not someone that you feel can add this level of security to your life, right? Like right off the bat, you don't see that. Maybe they don't live that type of lifestyle. They don't have, like you're very realistic. You're not stupid, right? Like, what's up. So if you are dealing with somebody who doesn't have all of the pieces that are needed to maintain a practical, sustainable, secure lifestyle, then, it's completely valid that you will not sacrifice, right, what you have built for yourself for the sake of love. Okay. But if this person does have those things, then maybe you want to step back and think about like, okay, well, why am I hesitating? Why am I resisting? Right? It's obvious that this person, and has the same values that I do. Maybe if they are at the same income bracket, or like you do see that they can handle themselves financially, that they have everything they need, right? And that you would be okay coming into union with them from a materialistic financial perspective, but yet you're still hesitating because you're scared to lose everything you've built. What is that about? You know, if two people have the same type of mentality as it relates to building a life, then why not, right? Is there something else holding you back here? Something to think about. Maybe it'll come through in the rest of the reading. But they definitely want movement. They want to go the next level. They want things to start to gain momentum. They want to, you know, like if you're in the dating phase, they want to go and they want commitment. If this is not about that, this is not about them. These are drivers to this energy up top. This could be an opportunity for you to change. This could be an opportunity for change in how you accumulate your money, in your income, in your job description, in your title. Because we're talking about pentacles up here, you may see this change as a threat to how you make your money. I'm also getting, for some of you, the person that you're dealing with, the person that you're dealing with is going through something of their own. The person that you're dealing with may not show much. They're far away, or they're quiet, or what is this feeling I'm getting? Hold on. Like for some of you, it's like the both of you are equally immovable or not moving right now. The opportunity for movement and momentum is here, definitely. The time is now. Like if you were ever going to do this, for some of you, that's strong. If you were ever going to do this, now is the time. Not before, not later. Now is the time. But they just seem, somebody here just seems tired. Tired of it. Somebody's tired of it. It's like they don't even want to make any effort. Maybe they say they do. Maybe they know that the time is now. But, sorry, excuse me. But something is preventing them here. They are healing. They are in a state of like a little bit of a transition moment. They just finished experiencing a loss here in some way. Somebody has. And so they just need some rest, it seems like. What else am I getting from this? There's so much luck. There's so much abundance and advancement to be had, to be grabbed onto. I don't know if because you're in this box and you have all of this shadow over you, if you could even see that at this point. But man, if you only saw this, like I'm feeling this, like if you only knew that you can gain so much out of this time period and you sort of like getting on track again and back on the back behind the wheel, or back on the train, or back, what is this feeling? Like get back on it, like get going, you know, get going. There's something around that. Have you healed enough? Like when is it enough? Yeah, I mean the concept of will always be healing, okay? But like, geez, like sometimes like how long can you say like I'm healing? You know, and this might be them. It might not even be you. It might be them, and maybe you see that in them, and it's just like, I don't know, like something has you hesitant, that's for sure. Okay, let's get some more details and see what this is about. If this is relating to you in any way, Subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you there if you're not subscribed already. Like the video. That does help these videos circulate throughout YouTube, and I would really, really be so grateful if you did that so more people can have access to these videos, to these readings. All right, you have the King of Pentacles. Yeah, this is about what you have built on a material, financial level. Ace of Swords, wow. Someone is super powerful here. Justice. Two of Cups again, guys. You're dealing with a relationship. You're in a relationship. What is this? What's happening? There's truth about someone's finances. There's truth about someone's status coming out. Whether it's like, whoa, like you didn't know that someone held a certain status, or what is this? Someone is just more powerful than you thought. Someone is more put together than you thought. Justice is here with the Two of Cups saying this situation that is what is it, like coming to light? You're seeing truth about something or someone. Again, going back to now is the time. There's something about this moment in time as you are listening to this reading during this time of your life that is super relevant, like a pivotal moment, because justice is here. Justice is here to bring balance and to put things back together as they should be, to bring more equilibrium and like, I don't know, like sort of maybe fixing a situation in a sense. This has to do about two people here in a romantic relationship that have emotional connection with one another. Someone is expressing themselves in different ways. You're seeing someone in a different light. Someone has different perspectives or different sides to them. There's also this feeling that someone is keeping an eye on you, or you are keeping an eye on them. You're looking for the truth, and they're looking for the truth. I don't know who's who. I don't know who the King of Pentacles is at this time. But material, the 3D, the financial security, things of life are at focus here within this relationship. You have the Hermit. I did feel that you are on top of the mountain, on top of the hill, sort of secluding yourself and staying hidden. Geez, you're being super quiet. Wow. Wow. Big cards here, Scorpio. The Hermit, the Hanged Man, the Queen of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. These three cards put together, there's silence. It's like if a Scorpio, I mean, you're known for that, but geez, like at this point, like there's no getting a hold of you. You're working on something. When a Scorpio is like that, they're working on something. You're looking for the wisdom here. Within the dark, you're looking for the light in the dark. At the same time, you're also trying to see through the dark. Okay? Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just this, I can't get away from that feeling of like being engulfed by darkness and you creating it, It's like, I'm going within. I'm going to stay here where no one can see me. No one can know of me. And create life like this way. How can I say, like, cultivate this life. It feels like someone is so obsessed and like engulfed with this energy of like living this way. There's so much power within this as well. Magic, crafting, creating in the dark. This is big. I'm sorry, I don't know who I'm picking up on, but it's like old country, old, what is that? Like the old religion, like real paganism here, you know, like how we used to live before, right? Like primitive. Very primitive. Someone's connecting with those old spirits. There's old, ancient energy coming through here now. Ooh. I mean, it's beautiful. Personally, like, I don't know about like what you guys think of this stuff, but geez, like, this is strong. This is like, I think it's beautiful. I don't know if it's necessarily healthy though. We'll see. With the Hermit here, you're reflecting and looking for the wisdom in a situation. With the Hanged Man, you're taking a step back and you are assessing and trying to see different viewpoints, different perspectives, but you're also connecting with spirit. There's also a sense of surrendering here with the Hanged Man. And it's just like, let go. You're letting go of, I don't know, something. We'll see with the clarifiers, but there is a feeling of letting go, surrendering, accepting, allowing the universe, God, spirit, source to just take the lead here. It's like, enough. Like, I'm done trying to control this situation. You also have the Three of Cups, the Sun. For someone to be in the dark, there's light here coming through, guys, okay? With the Lovers. Different from the Two of Cups. And the Nine of Pentacles, which is this card up here. I mean, I think it's beautiful. There's a new start. I don't feel that the Lovers is the same as this Two of Cups. But it could be. We'll see. But the Three of Cups speaks about celebration, union, coming together with like-minded people, with a support system, being emotionally connected to people. All right, finding your group, your tribe. The Sun is talking about blessings, joy, vitality, health, good health. Also talks about clarity. Then you have the Lovers next to the Sun. Like, this is a blessing of union here. This union is conducive to that Nine of Pentacles situation that you don't want to lose out on. You don't want to lose your individualism, your sustainability, the things you have built for yourself. Whatever the Lovers represents is enhancing that, is adding to that. It's not taking away from that. You've been blessed with a lover who is at your level for some of you. All right, let's go in and look at these cards, because the Hermit, the Hanged Man, the Mother of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, like this whole row here, I need details. I need more details to read into them, you know, because it's big energy. It's strong. It's powerful. So I need clarifiers. All right. Father of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Well, let's start from the top. What is this truth about this King of Pentacles here? Who is this King of Pentacles? What do they represent? What is the truth? This King of Pentacles represents a new start. You have the Queen of Swords, which is this card here. You also have the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Wands. You are apprehensive. You're hesitant, right? You have your guard up here. Your sword is up. You're ready to strike if needed. It's like when someone has lived in this like primal, what is it? Like a way of living, right? That is secluded. It's like they have spent years in solitude, or in seclusion, and they have created habits, patterns, behaviors, and a whole persona to help them survive in this type of environment. And all of the sudden, when they feel threatened, right? Like, how do they act? You know? And it's just like, whoa, keep your distance. Like, it feels like you have been secluded and on your own for so long, and someone's coming through and it's just like, stop there, right? And you have your shotgun. And it's just like, who are you? What do you want? Like, it feels like that here with the Father, the King of Pentacles. You know, you're the ruler of your empire, your own area, like what you have built for yourself. You have your weapon. The Queen of Swords is here. Like, what do you want? Right? Like, really standoffish, very direct, blunt, clear, you know. But the Fool is here dealing with the Queen of Swords. Usually the Fool comes and it's just like a new start. Okay, fine. But I feel like the Fool is literally representing a fool, right? Like, there's someone in your environment who's like, you're a fool, right? Like, you don't think, you act like a child. You know, what are you doing coming and messing with me? Like, how dare you think that I would do this, that, whatever. The Queen of Swords has her guard up, he or she, and is dealing with a quote unquote fool. All right, what is Justice and the Two of Cups? This is too much for this Queen of Swords to manage. It's a burden. It's heavy on the shoulders. It's like, I don't want to be responsible for you as on top of everything else that I'm responsible for. Like, why do I have to take care of you as well as take care of everything else? But there's also a really, really heavy, strong sense of protection, defense, boundaries, and walls, which is all of the darkness that I was picking up on, as well as creating that fortress and staying inside of the box. Justice in the Two of Cups is clarified by the Chariot. You have the Sun, which is down here. There could be some conversation around this, right? Like, yes, you've had enough of this, and change has to happen here, as I was saying earlier. Chariot came out over here as well. The Wheel of Fortune came out over here as well. The Sun is here. So there is momentum here in your reading, in your energy field. Not changes in death, rebirth, change, at least not yet. Hopefully not, but just momentum, changes, and you're pivoting, you know. The Chariot is talking about you being on one path, and maybe the Wheel of Fortune is here saying, okay, this road is about to end, you know, as roads end, and you need to exit, and you need to go down this path now. You have the Six of Pentacles. Things will be put into balance, Scorpio. here with the Justice card. I mean, you're on the right path. The sun is here and blessing this whole situation, making sure that there's light around the dark, right? The sun is sinking in. The sun will always find a way in. The light will always find its way in the dark, no matter how much we don't like that concept. Me being a strong Scorpio placement type of person, right? It's like, no, the dark overrides the light. But also me being a spiritualist understands that there's balance in everything. Okay, so fine. In this case, yeah, you're in the dark. You are the dark, but the sun is coming through. The light is shining, you know, as it does. As it does. So just, I mean, it's fine. There's blessing here. Something will come into balance again. There will be this reciprocal energy, whether it is with the same person or not. And to tell you the truth, I don't see or feel this person's presence very much. Okay. They could be that King of Pentacles that was down here, but I felt that that was you more than anything. I don't know. It could be different for everyone. The Hermit and the Hanged Man. Let's go and talk about these big cards down here. Oh, there's the Death card, of course. One more for the Hermit and the Hanged Man. You want to intentionally go through a death rebirth with the Magician. Yeah, it's like, I'm going to go in and I'm going to create a death rebirth process. Because that's what I do, because I'm a Scorpio. You know, I guess, right? It's like the life doesn't always have to create these moments for us. If you want a death rebirth, like, go get it. That's what it feels like. Like, I'm just going to do this for a bit. I'm just going to kill this side of me and rejuvenate, you know. What is this? 5, 6, 7 of Cups. Death, Magician. Yeah, I did feel a lot of, like, magic. Like, craft work. Like, witchcraft or primal, primitive type of connecting with the ancestors and the gods and, you know, putting sticks together and weaving them like the Wheel of Fortune shows here. Like, it's very much nature-based and it doesn't have to be that primitive. It could be you are creating, right, while you are in this zone. You're using this dark energy, this transformative energy to create, to, you know, maybe make art, to be productive in some way. Doesn't have to be so magic, like fantasy-like, but for some of you it is. For some of you, you are the witch on top of the hill, you know, for the time being in your head, which is fine. But there's a lot of illusion here, so you want to be careful with that. I just picked up on this, so be careful with this too. Be careful that you're, how can I say this? Like, it feels like someone here is intentionally going into the dark, trying to manifest a death rebirth process, but they're only kidding themselves. I'm so sorry. Like, it's not the real deal. You know, they're make-believing. They're kidding themselves. They're acting, and not even intentionally. It's just more like wanting to do this, wanting a change, wanting a transformation, wanting life to change in some way. And so it's like somebody is thinking that's the way to go. That's the way to make the change. Let me go within. Let me seclude myself. Let me go into solitude. You know, let me, I don't know what you do in there trying to transform yourself. But is it the legit thing? Is this the change that you really need? Or is there other things that need to be changed? Like getting outside of the box, right? Changing your material, your foundation, which is of huge focus. It's like, I want to change, but I don't want to shake anything up. Then what do you want? What is the Queen of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune? Ooh. There's that break of the foundation. You got the Tower. This Tower is making moves. Good job. This is the type of move that we are talking about. There's that Four of Pentacles that I was saying earlier. I said I wouldn't be surprised if the Four of Pentacles came out. Someone here is shaking up a foundation. Someone here is getting out of their comfort zone. Someone here is like, unless it's you that's like, okay, no, being really stubborn and you don't want to get out of the current situation that you're in, the universe comes in and does it for you. Either way, there's a Tower moment. For the sake of your 10 of Pentacles, you're at the 9 of Pentacles right now, which is a great place to be, don't get me wrong, but it's not the 10. Okay? The 10 has, like, there's a missing element here. There's a Ace of Pentacles missing. So I don't know if this King of Pentacles or this relationship has the last pentacle that you need to make it a 10, which could be just the relationship and the commitment itself. But something happens that the Tower comes through, wreaks havoc, changes something up, forces someone to get out of their stubbornness and their rigidity for the sake of getting to that 10 of Pentacles. Something that you perceive, if you get out of your box, is going to be a loss. Like, how can I say, like, if you're thinking, if I come out of my box, I'm going to lose everything I've built. When in turn, if you come out of your box, you're going to you're going to add onto everything you've built. Okay. What is the Three of Cups in the Sun? Three of Swords. Oh. Why is this making you sad? Something breaks your heart. For some of you, I feel like it's not how you envisioned it to be. And it's a bummer. It's a letdown. That makes you sad. It makes me sad thinking about that for you. Like, all of this lovely energy and you gaining momentum and going toward the next thing or whatever. Here you have the Wheel of Fortune again. That's 3 times already. It doesn't look like you thought it would look. You were so set on it looking a certain way, whether that's like a certain person, a certain type of person, a place, a location, a job, a specific job. You know, like, you look at your surroundings and it's like, fuck, I am happy. This is beautiful. I have everything. I have, security, safety, love, money, like a home. My family is beautiful, like the whole thing. But it just, all of it is not how you thought it was going to be. It just doesn't look the same as you thought in your head. So I don't know if that's like a letdown for you. You're doing really good, though. You're doing so good. Why are you sad? Why are you heartbroken? Because it doesn't involve what you wanted it to involve. There's so much opportunity, so much luck, right place at the right time, gains after gains here. Maybe it's like you feel like you can't take certain things with you or certain people with you wherever you're going, or I don't know. What is the Lovers and the 9 of Pentacles? 9 of Swords, yeah. Man. I don't know, Scorpio. I wish I could help you with this. This is a little bit bigger than my area of expertise because this goes way deeper. You know, you're good. Everything's beautiful here, but you're not satisfied. There's a missing piece. And I don't think it has anything to do with the material aspect of life. I don't think it has anything to do with your love life either. This is a deep-rooted, deep-seated, even for some of you, ancient, like bloodline, soul, lineage, ancient trauma. The Lovers and the Nine of Pentacles is clarified by this Three of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords and the Three of Swords, so close to these two Three of Cups. For some of you, there is betrayal, okay? But that betrayal leads to liberation, freedom, the next phase. For others of you, there's just a lot of anxiety and worry and shame and guilt around a Three of Cups situation, which is like a celebration, which is union, you know, people being on the same page, friendship, loyalty, I don't know, like connectedness. It could also represent children, but very much so friendship and like union, like celebrating love, celebrating connection with others. So there's other people involved here with the Three of Cups. But there's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of shame and regret and fear, or I don't know, anxiety around that. So it's just, you know, it's like you're just trucking along. You know, I don't know how to explain this. And I'm so sorry, Scorpio. I don't know, like, it just feels like you are so good, but there's something so wrong. I'm sorry for saying it that way. I'm sorry, you know, it's coming out like that. It's just how I'm feeling from this reading. There's just a need to connect with yourself and to let go of these thought processes about how things should be. Someone here is so attached to how things should be. You have these ideas and these mental constructs that were created based off of, as we all know, our upbringing, our environment, society, tradition, loss, you know, trauma, whatever. But these ideas of how your life should be, what you should be, who you should be, what you should have by now, you know, the life that you should be living by now, like all of that is like, you're following rules, you're following traditions, you're following something that is outside of your authentic spiritual being, which is who you really are. What is missing? What is that you're longing for? I feel like someone is longing so desperately, yearning for this missing piece they've had forever. And maybe they keep looking for the missing piece and externally when the entire time it's in the inside. If you're longing so desperately for something, I promise you, It's spirit. I promise you it's connection to God, connection to source, connection to universe, whatever word you want to use to describe it. Your higher self. It's you. Like, it sounds cliche. I get it. But that's why it's so cliche, because people who have lived this, who have experienced this, know that. That's why they say it. And there's people who refuse to believe it and push that away. It's you. You are what you're longing for. All right. What is the message, the guidance card for Scorpio? This is the Work Your Light Oracle deck. Let's get some guidance from the universe for you guys. If this related to you in any way, I would appreciate if you click the like button and like this video. If you want a personal reading, you want to go more in depth, I do personal readings. They are very similar to this. They take about the same amount of time. I pull the same amount of cards, and it's just more personalized, of course. My email address is in the description of the video, so you could just send me an email and I will get back to you. All right. What is the guidance card from the universe for the Scorpio? Play. Have fun. Celebrate. Don't be so dang serious. I love these cards. The Three of Cups talks about that. Exactly. You're not allowing yourself to play because you feel guilty and shameful about something. 74. Okay. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Stop taking life so seriously. Your spirit needs to have some fun. The more you play, the more inspiration will follow. Take some time out to do something without being attached to the outcome. You are being called to rest and play and learn to have more fun. Do something that makes you laugh, the best medicine around. Call up a friend that you can be silly with. Take your inner child on a date. The more you switch off your mind, the more room your spirit has to whisper and guide. When we do things without being attached to the outcome, ideas, clarity, guidance, and solutions have the space to drop in. The left and the right hemispheres of the brain can begin talking to each other. Making play a compulsory part of your day, schedule it. Spend more time doing things just because you love to do them, just because they bring you joy and light you up. If you follow what lights you up, you will light up the world without even trying. For when you are lit up, you are in your spirit. And when you are in your spirit, you fall into flow with life. How do you play? What do you do to have fun? What lights you up? If you have been working hard lately, it's time to celebrate how far you've come, all that you've achieved. Don't rush on to the next thing. Take a moment to throw a party, go on vacation, or have some fun. Let me know if you have a party, Scorpio. Invite me over. But I hope you got something out of this. Thank you so, so much, as always, for allowing me to read for you. Thank you for your time and energy. Check out your rising sign, your moon sign, your partner sign. Subscribe to the channel. Love to have you there. Take care of yourself. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.